Hey y'all, what the fuck is back with another one? And just hopped out of meditation. I'm outside. I don't want my camera to get too bright here, but I had to. Yes, sir. Already are on it. But this one's gonna be, of course, another gem. I had to feed y'all with, cause I just be getting these downloads now, and once you start getting more tapped in, these downloads just be coming to you if you know, put yourself in alignment with it. It ain't gonna just come if you just like retaining or just living. You gotta just put yourself in a position to receive it. So, one first thing, when you're doing everything you need to, everything outside of you is gonna reflect it. Like, I can't tell you, yesterday was such a good day. Me working, like, I had such good people. Got a good bit of money. Had some great conversations. Some good experiences, some wild experiences. But that's part of life. Not bad, but it's just all how you perceive it. And I just want to say is, don't react to anything outside of you that you wouldn't want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I had this guy come in the car, and he he saw the hat. He didn't understand. He didn't understand the vibes. And he made fun of the hat. And at first, my ego was like, nah, like, say something. But then I was like, nah, fuck that. Like, I'm good. You know, it's the vibe. So we're gonna keep it going. And as soon as I thought that thought, my man just handed me like a bill, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't react to the things outside of you, and you only react to like what's in you. You understand that you know all the things outside of you could try to affect you, but if you don't, it's a weak man to react to things that you wouldn't want to. You know what I'm saying? And you only react to the things that you want to entertain. And once you start reacting to the things you want to entertain, then your life is going to change up. When you're not interacting with like pettiness, anger, all that stuff, what do you have room for? Everything else. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, I was like, all right, cool. So, yeah, going back to that first part, when you're doing everything you need to do, everything is gonna line up for you. This video I saw, Regal Change, shout out Regal Change, real cool guy. He said something that was real dope, that the most divine God, whatever you believe, doesn't want you broke, doesn't want you not in abundance. And I realized that for real. Like, once you're doing everything you need to, like, it's just gonna happen. Like, your manifestations, your subtle thoughts will manifest a lot easier. I'll be going out and get my veggie burger, so I went out right before it closed, and I was just thinking, I was like, man, there's like this little sticker that they put on the bag, and they'd be like, oh, get free fries or whatever. So I was like, damn, it'd be nice to get some free fries. So when I pulled up to the window, I like told her, because she spoke a little Spanish. I'll be on my Spanish team too, Dominican, Puerto Rican, and I was just like, damn, how could I get these free fries? Like, I don't know how to like do it. I don't know if I need to go online or do something. And she didn't like really understand. She's like, oh, I don't know. But she's like, do you want fries though? And I was just like, all right, bet. And she's like, one or two. And I was like, shit, I'll take two if you're gonna give me two. It, I realized now that was quite a bit of fries, so I didn't eat both of them. But I started to realize, I'm like, man, this is the divine realization I got in meditation. It's like, you can't, like, if God can't, if divine can't fail, you can't fail. If y'all connected, if you're more in line, then it's like, if the Most High God is abundant, then there's no way you can be abundant. You know, when you really start to like feel that though, it's different. And when I had that come, I was like, I was giddy. I was happy as hell because I was like, whoa, this ain't just something that, you know, I would hear it, you know, but feeling it for your own experience, nah, that's different. That's real different. You know what I'm saying? So when that really came to my understanding, I was like, all right, bet I can't. Like if I'm aligned, like there's no way. Like if God can't fail, most of I can't fail, then I can't fail. And if I'm in line with that, then there's no way I can fail because I'm in line with the Most High. So it's like if you saying all these negative things about you, then you're pretty much saying that the Most High, all this is all that, and that just ain't true. Literally, that just ain't true. You know, whatever you think you can do, the Most High can, Most Divine can. You know, once that understanding comes to you, man, it's crazy. You know, you're gonna feel like I don't really need to like go too outside of myself. Like I just need to do what I need to do, put myself in position. And that's really just it, you know. That's all we could do physically at the end of the day, you know. That's before we give it to our subconscious, most high, most divine, you know. That's all we can do is just do as much as we can as being human beings. Because if we try to do more, then it's like what Trav says, we're trying to be God. I'm not trying to be God. I'm just aligned with the Most High, the Most Divine. So it's like when you understand that, then it's like you can't lose. I mean, you're gonna have good days, bad days, but really, if you think about it, every day just a day. You know what I'm saying? It's all perspective. Like, what's really a bad day if you don't react to things that you like other people would say is bad. You know what I'm saying? Like when I got into the car accident and I had to like pay all this money and all that, you know, like I just didn't react. Like I like the whole time I was just like, I'm gonna just breathe, like I'm gonna just meditate, I'm gonna just assume what it would be like if it's all worked out, you know. And now on the other side, getting everything figured out, like it was all good, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just something that happened, and that's all it is. These are just things that happen, you know. Just like good things, those are things too. So it's like some people just stay in the good things for a long time, and some people just stay in the bad things for a long time, and it's good, and it's better to know when you're being complacent, you know. It's better to understand, like, you know, like even being in something too good for a long time could get you like in a stuck mindset, you know, like thinking like things had to go like a certain way. But it's like trusting the divine is gonna work things out for you differently. It's part of creation, you know. Like if you make art, if you make music, you know, you don't really know what you're gonna make, you know. If you just rolling the dice, and every day is just gonna be a new creation. So it's like the same thing. Not everything's gonna work out the same way. Just having that faith that it's gonna work out, no matter if you know it or not. That's all that matters. Literally, that's literally all that matters. Just knowing that it's gonna work out. Having that underlying feeling is way more important than wanting to know. You wanting to know is still trying to play God. Trying to do things that like in your mind, your left side of your brain, your reptilian brain, is trying to rationalize it, man. Hop the fuck out of rationality, dog. Rationality is limited. When you live rationally, then you're gonna have rational results. You're gonna have results that like everyone else can have. That, you know, people tell you this can't happen, this can't. No, it can't happen. It does happen. It happens for a lot of people. Wild things happen for a lot of people. At the same time, they're just things. They might not even think they're wild because when they already felt that and they already knew that it was all good, man, it might not be a wild thing. Like when Steve made the iPhone and all those good products, like he didn't think it was a wild thing. It was just a thing that he knew that he wanted, and when it came to manifestation, it was going to be seen as a wild thing to other people. But he was already like, nah, it's not a wild thing. This is something that I already knew, I already felt, and it's already all good. So you live like that, life just flows a lot easier. Even if things do happen, then, you know, you have the revision, go back. Your mind can't tell an imagined event from a real event. Go back. What's the feeling if it would happen differently? You know what I'm saying? This is what we're talking about, This is what we're talking about. It ain't just talking about SR. We're talking about manifestation. We're talking about all things spiritual. We guiding everyone, don't matter, to whatever enlightenment you need, like, and that's why it's so beautiful. All these great ones, they left all the keys, all the codes, so that way we can understand it for ourselves and not just have to be looking for a hero. We the hero. We the ones, you know what I'm saying? But we have to understand what it really is. So I got a little off top with the stuff I was gonna say, but it all came back together. I'm trying to get back to the main point of this, honestly. But it's a good convo. If you take the keys for what it is, then run with it. Like Joseph said, take what works for you and disregard the rest. So what might work for me, it might not work for y'all, but you might have a sliver of knowledge that you might apply to yourself and be like, you know what, this underlying thing could work for me. And that's why I respect all y'all, I love all y'all, and we really gonna keep it pushing. But my mind right now, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. Coming out of so many things that I'm understanding for myself, and life is blessed. You could choose to be, like people say, you could choose. Happiness is a choice, and you could choose to be happy, or you can choose to be whatever you want. It's just a state of mind. You don't have to personalize it. Once you personalize it, then you think it's you, but it's not you. It's your state of mind. You can always shift to whatever you feel, not thinking and feeling. Yeah, tie that in. Not just thinking, feeling too. So, man, the main point of this is that taking a deep breath, living life, and just trusting the journey, to be honest. Man, I'm shooting darts right now. My brain. This is crazy. It's getting a little long, so I'm going to just end it. Unless I suddenly remember, then I won't end it. But I think the point that I was trying to make with this is that when you're doing what you need to do, everything is going to line up, and the Most Divine is going to put everything in front of you, opportunities, everything like that. People are going to be hitting you with great energy. People are going to be wanting to, share good energy with you, too. I had some people come in the car yesterday, they're like, bro, you're such good energy. Bro, I didn't say anything. I was just sitting down. All I said was hi, and they're like, man, I just, saw you, and, I just felt you had some good energy. I was just like, all right. But that's how powerful it is. That's how powerful what we're doing, really is. You don't have to say anything. Your presence is felt as soon as you come in the room. And just remember, we all need the energy, SR energy or spiritual energy to, this is, you could waste it, or you could, use that energy to attract the things that you really feeling, But that's your choice, That's my choice, too. I could fold, lose that energy, and could be all right, well, I needed that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it really is. We use our energy to bring things into reality, attract things that we really feeling for ourselves and really desire. So I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Take this knowledge.